excellent school experience. School for me was so much fun. I formed really great relationships. I do wish someone would have told me that beauty school, though, is truly just your very first year of school. Years 2, 3, and 4 are in a salon training program. Beauty school simply lays the foundation. It is unrealistic to believe that you're ready to begin your career immediately after school. Plan on spending an additional 3 years training, learning, and building in a salon with a mentor. Think of those 3 years as your sophomore, junior, and senior year, all while receiving a paycheck. Just know that paycheck will start getting more and more substantial after your senior year. If I were to enroll in school today, knowing what I know now, I would seek out the industry leaders and begin demonstrating their behaviors and their business skills while I was honing my technical skills. I would focus on my human interaction, like work on empowering the minds of everyone that sat in my chair. This would really allow me to master my service skills as my technical skills were excelling. I would also listen to the stories of the people that I talk to, whether it be my teachers, mentors, or clients. Everyone has a story that you can learn something from. The real life advice I would give to a student to prepare them for the business world is how powerful excellent customer service is. One thing that many people don't really think about in customer service is how it really goes way beyond just being nice and friendly. It starts with how we are presenting ourselves and our environment. Great customer service actually begins with the self-care of the service provider themselves. To give people the added confidence that comes from looking and feeling their very best, you yourself have to have the added confidence that comes from looking and feeling your very best. Self-care comes in the form of getting sleep, waking up early, dedicating time to your appearance, educating yourself, reading, elevating your vocabulary, and practicing healthy self-talk. People are paying $1,000 for a haircut, yet I've seen some really amazing $40 haircuts. So what makes a person spend $1,000 for essentially the exact same thing? It's the experience. It's not how you make them look, it's how you make them feel. And that comes from having amazing self-confidence. I think people are really surprised to hear that it is way harder to keep clients than it is to acquire them initially. My advice for getting clients is to make it your goal to be part of your guests' dinner conversation. Give them such an amazing experience that while they're at dinner, they talk about how amazing that experience was with all of their friends and family. Also, be very transparent when telling people you're working really hard at building your clientele with people just like them. Give everyone 3 business cards every time. Now, the harder part is actually keeping them. To keep your clientele, you must maintain incredible consistency. You don't want to start getting too casual with your guests. You want to make sure that every visit is as great as the first one, where they initially fell in love with you. Also, suggesting changes. Clients get bored and they don't know what their options are. That's our job. The number one reason clients leave their stylist is because they are craving change and their stylist isn't offering one. In my opinion, the biggest challenge is the respect level of our industry. We as stylists are not holding ourselves to a high enough standard, so our industry lacks credibility. As a result, parents are talking their kids out of pursuing a career in the beauty industry. When we, as individual stylists, start seeing our value and worth and begin behaving and charging to reflect that value and worth, our entire industry will change. When you think about how respect is earned, it starts with how you treat yourself. It's a combination of feeding your mind, your body, and your soul on a daily basis. Educating yourself by learning from those that came before you, but most importantly, implementing what you've learned. Fueling your body properly with rest, a healthy lifestyle, and exercise, but most importantly, being kind to yourself and believing that anything is possible.